ever living God, in time of ages, that I am. We thank you for making us to see this. These days, not because we are better than them, but He kept us for a purpose. As you are going to as you are going to teach us, oh Lord, I pray that may you give us the wisdom of knowledge and understanding in Jesus' name.
Amen.
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 All that we are going to learn today, may you help us in Jesus' name.
Amen.
In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay, we are starting now. Okay. The topic is electronic mail, email services. The topic today is email services. Email services. So, definition of email. Definition of email. Email is a short form of electronic mail. Electronic mail is a short form of electronic mail. It is a method of exchanging message electronically. Method of exchanging electronic message across the internet. Exchanging electronic message across the internet to enable you to receive and send message through the internet. To receive and send message through the internet. Okay. Email services. Email services, they include sending and receiving, sending or receiving, chatting.
Ma.
Okay. Hello.
Maya rushing you.
Okay. Okay, I said the topic is email services. Email services. Email services. Okay. Then we have the definition of email. Definition of email. I said it's a short form of electronic mail. Email is what? Electronic mail. It is a method of exchanging electronic messages across the internet or other computer network, across the internet or other computer network. The services enable us to receive and send messages. To receive and send messages. To receive and send messages. Do you get that? Hello?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
Hi.
Okay. Now, I said email services, they are such as sending and receiving mails, sending and receiving mails, chatting. And I said note, email services, email service providers, that's ESP, email service provider. They are organizations that provide email servers to send and receive. Organization, ESP, that's email service provider. Email service provider organization that provides email server to send, receive, and store email. Examples are Yahoo Mail, We have Hotmail, Gmail. They are examples of ESP. That's email service provider. Examples, we have Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo. They are examples of ESP. I said ESP is what? Can somebody tell me what is ESP? ESP. ESP.
Email service providers.
You said?
Email service providers. Email service providers.
Okay. Email service providers. And I said the examples are what? Examples of email service providers. Example.
Gmail.
You said? Example.
Hotmail.
Email.
Hotmail.
Gmail.
Gmail. Okay.
Yahoo.
Okay. 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 We continue. Okay. To create accounts. The steps in creating email account. The steps in creating email account. The steps. 1, you click on Internet Explorer. 1, click on the internet. Then number 2, when it opens, type www.yahoo. It depends on remember the service provider, it depends on the one you want to use. For example, this one we are using Yahoo. Do you understand? So you type www.yahoo.com. Number 3, on the Yahoo web page, click on sign up. Click on sign up. Number 4, fill in your personal data. Fill in your personal data. Fill in your personal data. That's your name. You know the personal data that you are going to fill on the form. Then number 5, type the desired email address to be used. Desired email address to be used. Desired email address to be used. Number 6, the steps. If you want to create email account, the steps. Number 6, type your password. Type your password. You know what is password? You all know what is password?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You type your password and retype password to confirm. Type the password, then retype the password to confirm. That means you are going to type your password twice. Do you understand?
Yes.
Precious. Faith. Okay, number 7. Choose your secret question and answer. Secret question and answer. There will be question and answer. They ask you what is your best friend. You have different questions that you are going to answer in case. Okay. Next, type the secret code showing the registration. Type the secret code shown in the registration window. The secret code. The secret code, there will be secret code displayed. Then you'll be asked to type the code. Then the next one, you click on the agreement. Click on the agreement acceptance box. Agreement acceptance box. and create my account. Create my account button forward, and your email will be created. So do you understand how to create email accounts? Email accounts?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Now we continue. Okay. Steps involved in opening mailbox. If you want to open your mailbox, you know this one before. The steps in opening mailbox. So it's not new to you. You have been doing it. You all have email address. Okay, to open a mailbox, the following steps are required. The following steps are required. Open the Internet Explorer and type the email address of the service provider, email address of the service provider. Remember the email address of the service provider. Who can tell me?
I don't want to. Apart from that, I don't. Ma?
Email address of the service provider. I've explained that before.
Yes, ma.
So what is the email address? Give me an example of the service provider.
Service provider.
Yes. Give me an example. I just explained it now. Just explain it.
My Yahoo.
You said
Yahoo.
Okay. So you type the email address depending on the service provider. If it's Gmail, Hotmail, you type the address. Then number two, you enter your email address and password. Enter your email address and password. Enter your email address and password. Then click on sign in. Click on sign in. 4, to view your email, click on mail. To view your email, click on mail. Then number 5, the list of mails in your box will appear. The list of mails in your box will appear. You click the mail you want to read. Do you have question?
No, ma.
Okay. The features in email address.
Ma, please go back.
To which one? Hello?
The previous slide.
The
Previous slide.
okay.
Yes, ma.
Is it this one? Hello, is it this?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay.
Me.
Yes, ma.
Okay, the previous slide, steps involved in opening mail box. So can we continue?
Yes, ma.
Okay. So can we continue?
Joe,
You said?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
Okay, the next one is the features in email address. Email address. Email address is a combination of username and domain name. username and domain name. Username and domain name that identifies a user. He or she can receive internet email. I said email address is a combination of username and domain name. Username and domain name. Every email user has his or her unique address. Bola, on your video.
That my G that is on Rick and Morty.
Balami, na you are.
Okay. Balami, on your video. If you're not on your video, I will remove you. Okay. I said email address is a combination of username and domain name. Every email user has his or her unique address. His or her unique address. Example. His or her unique address. Example. You have your email address as like Isaac@yahoo.com. Isaac@yahoo.com or at gmail.com. Every email user has his or her unique address. Example, we can have precious@gmail.com.
Yes, so.
Precious@gmail.com. Okay.
This one of my best teachers. She's the one that will prepare for tomorrow.
An email address.
An
email address is made up of the following 4 features. Email address. I said we have the username. The username. This is the first part of an email address, the username. The first part of the email address, that's precious. That's the username. For example, precious, the username, the first part of the email address, the name of the person or organization. The name of the person or organization is the username. Then the next part of the email address is the @sign. The @sign. The @sign. The @sign is the next part of the email address. Then this @sign is used to link the user. Used to link the user. Who is that? Okay, I said we have the username, which is the first part of the email address. That's the name of the person or organization. The name of the person, I mean your email address. You have, for example, we said precious@yahoo.com. Precious is the username. Precious is the username. The name of the person or organization. Then the next part is the @sign. Solomon, Edward, Samuel. I will remove you now. You are chatting. Edward, Solomon. I will report you to Mr. Jude. Edward, Solomon, I will report you to Mr. Jude. Okay. I said the first part is username. Username, that's the name of the person or organization. The next one is the @sign. The @sign, this sign is used to link the username and the website. It's used to link the username and the website. Then we have the next one, the host. The host, the name of the organization. The host, the name of the organization. The name of the organization that maintains or owns the mail service. E.g., you have your Yahoo, Google, Hotmail. The host is the Hotmail. Example, Yahoo, they are the host. Then the next one we have the site or domain. The site or domain. The site or domain. The website is registered in a domain with an extension. The website is registered in a domain with an extension. With an extension, which we have .com. The domain now, you have .com, .org. I said the next one is domain. So, can somebody give me the 4 features on your your email address? Email address. The email address.
Username.
Username.
The @sign.
The @sign.
Username.
The @sign.
The @sign.
Host.
The host.
Site
and
type or domain.
Okay. The domain. Okay, these are the 4 things that make your email address. The 4 things that make up the email address. The email address, username, the @sign, the host, and the domain. Okay, the domain. Look at this slide. The domain, you have .edu, that's the domain. You have .edu, which is in education. .edu, that one represents educational institution. Educational institution, anywhere you see .edu. Then we have .com. .com is commercial site. .com is commercial site. .com. .org is organization. Organization. .org. If you have, for example, blessing@yahoo.com, that one means commercial. You understand? Commercial site. Then when you have .org, represent organization. When you have edu, that means educational institution. Educational institution. Then we have .mil, that's in military site. You have that's the domain for military site. Then you have .gov. .gov, that's government site. .gov, government. Then we have .net. .net, network resources. .net, network resources, .ac, academic resources. These are the domain. Do you have question?
No,
Question?
No, ma.
No,
No.
Okay. So you understand that anywhere you see .com, .org, .gov, you know what they mean now.
Yes, ma.
Okay. You said? Who is that?
mine's peculiar.
Culture.
Don't mind that.
Ma, is that all?
Yes. Do you have question?
No, ma.
Do you have question?
Ma,
No,
please, how
ma.
can you create Google?
Okay.
No.
Okay, I want to give you assignment.
Hey.
Assignment.
I be lazy.
Precious.
Please send the note. You are too fast.
Precious, I've not been seeing your assignment. Faith,
Actually,
Ma, I have been submitting my assignment.
I've not been seeing your assignment. Faith.
Guys, we don't
Edward,
push go for stream.
Ma, is it not Zionic
I've not been
praise?
seeing your assignment.
Of it. Ma, I'll submit it.
Okay. Okay, differentiate between website address and
Screenshot send it for
email
me.
address. Website address and email
Isaac,
address.
screenshot send it for me.
Differentiate between
Before you
website
text me,
address
delete.
and email address. Website address and email.
Please show us the assignment.
Yes.
That's what.
Website address and email address. Differentiate between website address and email address.
Ma, please, what did you say?
I said website address and email address.
Ma, show us the assignments.
Differentiate between website address and
Eddie Baba.
email address.
You want sleeper?
Email address.
Edward, no sleep. Oh.
Ma, is that our assignment?
Yes.
It's our classwork.
You said?
Just what I needed. Nothing, ma.
Okay. If you have a question, you can ask.
How can you create Google?
My peculiar is discovering it. Who said
Question.
Her email address is Zionic Praise.
That's our email
Ma, please, how
address.
can you create Google?
Okay, question.
How can you create Google?
Question.
Everybody be good.
Question. I'm
Everybody no get.
It's massive.
Waiting.
Okay, do you get the assignment now?
Yes, ma.
Yeah, ma, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay.
You have problem.
So do you have question? Edward.
Be small picking, but now why did they disturb me?
Edward, I will remove you now.
Yes, ma.
Ma, remove him.
Ma is on
Please
Ma,
serious.
remove
remove him.
Emmanuel.
He's distracting us.
Mark, stop making noise now. Mark, shut up.
Okay, you said you have question. Precious,
Ma,
you have question.
Remove Mr. Bomb.
Ma, Mark is making noise.
Baba, shut up.
Precious, I'm waiting.
No, shut up over there.
Ma, I don't have question.
You don't have question.
She has.
Ma, she don't
Which
understand.
can you give me question? See this student.
Ma, Mark said he does not understand anything.
Question. Mark said what?
He does not understand
He
from
does not
first term.
understand anything. He does not understand from first time.
Marco, Ma, please send the note.
Ma, Mark said he should start from first time.
I should send the notes.
Send the notes.
Okay, I'll send the notes later.
Guys,
I will send the notes later.
Mark, you know, shut up over there. Martin.
Mommy,
Martin.
I'm checking that for the cap. Mommy, I'm
You remove it, that's why
I remove it before the letter.
You
Okay. Okay.
Caution, we don't say again.
This is the end of the class today. Hello.
your sister here,
Hi.
Hi.
This is the end of the class.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you,
Guys,
thank you.
September
Submit your
19th.
assignment.
Okay.
Precious, submit your
Anna.
assignment. I've not been seeing your assignment.
Thank you.
Yes, ma.
Thank you, thank you.
I've not been seeing your assignment.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Uh-huh.
Ma, I submit.
Joba, you won't die. Me.
Okay.
Just this.
Ma, I'm submitting. Don't worry.
Kezia,
We'll
you got
submit
it.
to
Okay,
Zionic
Edward.
Green.
Edward,
kind?
pray for us.
So
Yeah, we
you.
just submit assignment too. So we just dey look up and down.
Edward,
Bye-bye.
pray for us.
Where's your small phone? Mommy, where is it?